Side Dish is filmed before a live studio audience.
What a dork. Hey, thanks for coming by. That was John, everybody. We do have a full house today, and obviously that overwhelmed the camera and myself. So let's get started. Welcome to Side Dish. It's me, Doug. Amy's here. Denise is here. Let's see. Billy and Teresa are here. Neva's here. Aaron's here. Denise is here. John and Adriana are here. Chris and Lindsay are here. Tonight we're going to
Avery is here and Judah is
That's
here.
right. Avery and Judah are in there watching TV, but they're kids. They can't be bothered. Tonight we're going to make we picked some pears from the pear tree, and we're going to make a pear upside down cake. So also, in honor of my mother, who used to love drinking these, I'd never heard anybody else who drank these. We're going to make slow gin fizzes.
I drank one with your mom.
That's right.
At that, what was that?
Kenai Joe's.
Yeah, Kenai Joe's.
That's right, Kenai Joe's. So it's getting to be, as you probably know, stone fruit season. We did peaches last couple of weeks ago, and now we have pears. These are still pretty hard, but I picked them today. But that's okay, because we are going to basically poach them in like a caramel sauce. It's pretty great. So first thing I've done before we get going here, first of all, which one of you be subscribed? We were at 103,
What?
now we're at 102. Betrayal! J'accuse! Anyways, I made brown butter earlier because you saw us do that with the cookies, the brown butter peanut or chocolate chip cookies. And what I did is I put it in the refrigerator and let it recombine and soften. That's what this is. I've taken 2 tablespoons of that and I put it back into this pan, and now it's melted. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some brown sugar. If you wanted to, you could probably use dark brown sugar, but it's not really necessary for this application. So let's make sure that this is up where it's gonna do us some damage here. If this, you're gonna, remember, sugars are like a salt or like a liquid when we're baking. You add them at the same time you add liquids. So, yeah. Did you hear that from the side? Like somebody learned something. That's half the battle I'm doing
Don't
here.
you cream sugar with butter?
You do.
Is butter a liquid?
Yes, it is.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God! Boom! Heads exploding all over the place, folks. First of all, thanks for. Can you get the button? Because I don't look as beautiful.
There we go.
Perfect. Thanks for sticking around while we got the technical difficulties taken care of. I got Neva's directing today, so if everything looks more beautiful than normal, you can thank her later in the comments.
That's right. She's good at it.
Yeah, we're having a nice party because, well, we miss people, and now we do it. And I made a pork shoulder, and we're going to have that. And we're going to make carnitas. It's going to be great. All right, so while this comes up to heat, so a couple of things you're going to need. Maybe a stand mixer or a hand mixer. That's like a setup, sort of a thing you're going to need. The other thing is you need ground ginger. That's like a thing you might not have in your cupboard, but you should. Yeah, we'll start this, and then we'll make a cocktail, and then I'm going to hand the cocktail making things off, so if anybody else wants one, they can take the recipe and make it. So first thing, so this is getting up. I'm going to just add this in here because this is going to take its. Oops, that's been in there too long. Sweet time. There we go.
Okay, so I'm sorry, I was not paying attention.
That's it.
You already browned the butter?
I did.
But there was nothing else in that, just the browned butter?
The brown butter is here, and 2 tablespoons of that brown butter is here.
Okay, and now you added brown sugar.
Yeah.
And
now,
so far, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Gotcha.
Just make a mess. Make sure you have a stir. If you may need to add butter eventually. That's what I did last time. That sort of came together faster. So we're just making a real simple caramel. That's really all we do. You can do this with white sugar too, but don't.
Tom Moses says you have a sweet apron. Okay.
Who said that?
Tom Moses.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey, what's up?
And he called you Bookster. What?
Tom's a good guy.
Tom is a good guy.
Oh, is that somebody you golf with?
No.
Oh,
Tom is
how do you
the
know
guy
this person?
from Fanfiction Online.
We're just calling down.
Oh.
He's in Kentucky. Tom, it's way too late for you, but I appreciate you being here, though. Anyways.
It's only like 2 hours ahead, right?
3. So
It's only 10:30.
10:30.
It's a freaking weekend.
Oh, caramel or caramel? What are you making here?
Caramel.
It's caramel.
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 We got a divided house here, everybody.
Mm.
Which is it?
Caramel.
If I was smarter,
No, that's where you visit.
I think that is
Learn
where
the
the
heritage.
swans or
Where the
the
otters are.
swallows come back to. Carmel, right?
You're Monterey.
Yeah. So this is gonna the reason you probably also are using brown sugar. I mean, scientifically, is there is molasses in it, and it probably helps the brownie a little bit.
Where are you looking? Because you're not looking at the camera.
I'm
You're just looking at above
I'm
all of
looking at
us.
above. This thing is. So the other thing.
Balcony seats.
Yeah. See, this is chaos. I told you. So the other thing I want to do is I need to slice these up, but you need to core a not sort of ripe pear.
Okay, I have a comment about this.
Okay.
These you sliced those up like a while ago, and they're not really browning. So
I know.
this is a very forgiving fruit.
Yeah, I guess so. I didn't even think about that.
Did you put anything on it?
No, he didn't put anything on. And I thought about telling him to put something on, but then I realized they weren't changing color. But you tried several methods.
Yeah, I mean, lemon juice is like the.
No. This whole coring process,
Oh,
because
yeah.
there's a lot of things in the dishwasher.
Yeah,
right
I tried to paring knife that. These are a little bit too rough for that. I tried this real janky like apple core thing. It's not great. I'll tell you that much.
I feel like it was user error.
I
It
don't
smells
think so.
really buttery and delicious
Yeah.
in here right now.
Yeah, we're rocking. So
Mm.
smell-o-vision. Don't you guys wish?
Okay,
you
so
could-
no apple core. That's out.
Yeah, don't.
Plus, thick cores are too fine. I think, like too small.
I don't know. You want to get them out, and then all you're gonna do is just slice them, right? We're just
You keep the skins.
skins and all.
Skins and
I don't know, an eighth of an inch thick. I'm not really understanding what an eighth of an inch thick is. I think I'm probably going thicker or thinner. It doesn't matter.
Just
make
like
'em-
one of the tips on a ruler.
Oh, sure.
I think you did pretty well.
I mean, just do it.
Not with that one, but with the others.
Now let's talk
that's
about
good. That's good.
imperial versus metric.
Let's not do
We're
that.
talking about an eighth of an inch.
Yeah, I mean,
We're
everything's
on
in
the metric
tens.
system.
We should just go to the
Look at
metric
it.
system. We really
You
should.
want to talk about millimeters? Is that what you want?
Yeah.
How
How many
many
millimeters do you think you're cutting?
John?
4?
Unnecessary conversion. That's John's like favorite thing to do.
Yes.
How many millimeters in an eighth of an inch, John?
How many millimeters in an eighth of an inch?
Beautiful.
I hope everybody is having a good week.
This is 4.
We are
I'd say between 2 and 3.
okay. We had we definitely got the smoke earlier this week was atrocious, and then it's sort of broken up. So we're
What is it right now?
doing
Is it
pretty
pretty
good.
good?
60-ish.
That's pretty much
Yes,
way
that's
low.
awesome.
Yeah, that's like hot tub weather.
Baby with
So
Oh, yay.
all right. So this is I don't know if you can see this. See how it's sort of liquidizing here?
Hey, zoom in, so we can
This
see.
is what we're looking for. It's starting to get puffy and it's more liquid than solid. So I don't want it to go much further than this because I don't want it to burn. So
Did we start all over so there's no recipe or anything on here? Okay, cool.
no, there is. It says pear. It should say pear upside down. I'm adding all.
Oh,
So what's also going to be cool? I don't know about cool, but it's science.
can you,
These are going to release liquid, which is
That way.
also going to help create that caramel sauce and give it a nice pear flavor.
see?
Um,
So now they can see.
Yeah, this might be too high. It always is too high. This thing is great, but
What do we
it's,
decide on, caramel or caramel?
it's caramel.
Okay.
I mean, that's what civilized people say. I mean,
What do civilized people
I
say?
don't care. Call it what you want.
Caramel.
Call it David. I don't care.
Caramel. Stop
Stop
it.
saying Carmel.
I like caramel. It sounds very fancy.
Yeah, it is. So we're gonna let these cook. They're gonna soften. While we're doing that, let's make a cocktail.
Yes.
All right.
Let's.
So this is slow gin, not SLOW. It is SLOE.
None of these things are recipes for this.
No, I don't have that on.
All right.
Why does the camera look like it's pointed over there?
Because I was making room for the recipe.
Well, you
Hey,
don't have to
how
turn
about you don't
You don't have to
let
turn the
Jesse rob
camera.
this train?
Whatever. All right, so I need 1.5 ounces of slow gin. Slow is a berry from England or thereabouts. And it's not
Show
slow.
that cute little sticker on the back of that. It's adorable.
It's got a little Franciscan monk.
So gin is made out of berries?
Yeah,
Well,
juniper berries.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm learning a lot tonight.
Perfect. We're all on. Hey, listen, that's what we're about here. Learning and tomfoolery.
And Amy having to juice a bunch of lemons again.
Every week, Amy gets
Holy
to juice
moly.
lemons. 1 ounce of lemon juice.
I feel like this is my, what do they call it? Your,
Lot.
no, my,
Avery wants to make a
My
list.
Penance.
my penance.
Yeah.
So, are there any blossoms involved in gin, or is that band just full of
That's-
crap?
Oh, gin blossoms.
Oh, did you make more?
I sure did.
Good.
Juniper
Yeah.
berries.
And okay, so then you're gonna shake this up.
Wait, what did you do? No, you didn't say.
Sure, I did. 1 ounce of lemon juice and 1 ounce of simple syrup.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope.
Don't come after me, Beach Boys. Any glass?
Yes. Here is mine.
I think we had. Oh, they're over there. Okay. So
It doesn't go over ice or anything. It's just like that.
I don't know.
I think you should put some.
Oh yeah, with ice. But listen, I didn't put the fuzzy stuff in
You
there.
gotta.
Ready for this show tonight?
You gotta.
No, I was too busy entertaining you fools. All right, so then just club soda or soda water. This is from the cake. So
Is that the slow fizz? Not the fast fizz.
hell, I don't know.
That's the fizz.
I need a fizz.
I would like a much faster fizz if I'm not
I don't know if I can provide you a much faster fizz. I don't think I can say much faster fizz much faster. So
Why don't we have any stir sticks? Oh goodness, what is?
Oh, did
even
you have a whole
happening now?
collection of stir sticks?
yeah, they're in
I
the garage
still do.
every
You still
time.
have them?
Yeah. Oh,
These are real maraschino
They're
cherries.
so fancy. John won't let me buy that jar.
they're so
What are you
good. They
talking about?
taste like
They're
what's in
$20
like
a
high
jar.
quality
I'm not-
Dr.
You buy
Pepper
the
cherries.
$3 cherry.
It's
A
worth-
sweet
John,
it's
Quit
worth
being
the
such a
$2 for the cherries.
cheapskate.
This is
Those are
these
so
excellent.
good.
They're
By the way,
$20 a jar.
I don't know. I don't even know.
give them a shout out to those guys. Maybe get a sponsor.
At
Well-
Luxardo, I have enough money. I don't have to worry about $20 jars of cherries, John. So
Wow,
Oh,
that
I'm
was
just kidding.
not
I'm just
necessary.
kidding.
Why did you make all my cherries sink to the bottom?
I didn't make
Because
any.
they naturally sink to
They're
the bottom
naturally
with
sink.
money.
Hey, Bucky,
Yeah.
slow berries are more closely related to wild plums.
Oh.
They're almost like it's from the prunus. So, small plums.
It's a stone fruit.
This is what we're talking about. This is what
It's also
everybody.
fruit night.
See, listen, everybody. You come to this show. You tune in every week. You might learn something.
Honey,
because
This is very good.
at the end of the day, I'm
I like plums.
probably going to be drunk enough that it's not going to matter. So
Are you gonna pass it off, or
No,
you're
I'm
gonna
gonna
make
make
yourself
myself
one,
one.
and then you're gonna pass it?
And
And
we can all
then
make it.
everybody else can have some later.
All right, so
Or I'll make them.
Yeah, I'll move them over.
Let's practice a sip of yours.
I'm going to move it over, and everybody
Please,
can have
sir,
it.
can we have some more?
you want to take it before you order one? Yeah, yeah.
I
Can we
love,
have some slow,
I
sir?
love gin. It reminds me of.
I like the way the real maraschino cherries change the color.
It's not too sweet.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
lovely.
It's very good.
And the other thing
1.5
Like a
ounces
berry
of.
Yeah, 1.5 ounces of gin. The other thing to think about too is slow gin is usually less alcoholic than normal gin.
Whoa, boo!
Yeah, it's only
Well,
60%.
we're still drinking gin and juice, eh?
That's right.
Oh, I'm sad you called it that. That came out of my nose once.
Is that copyrighted? Do I have to?
No, we're good. No, you can say it. You just can't
Sing
sing it. We're good. If
For
we,
more than a few seconds.
yeah, because listen, if there's one thing I don't want, it's Snoop Dogg on my ass.
I bet, knowing you, I bet you do want to see that on yours.
All right, I got to do the lead.
So that's a pretty color, and then you add the cherries, and it gets even prettier.
right.
Well, because the bubbly dilutes it. a
My
little.
my drink never got back to me.
We have no idea what
Okay.
happened there.
What happened? I like it. I
I'm
like
just going. It's up to you, young lady. Not to
So yes,
No,
these
no.
are very,
Tastes like lemon.
very fancy.
give take, young lady.
Thank
But
you, ma'am.
It's one and one. It's 1.5 and 1 and 1, John.
Got it.
Make me potatoes, please.
Hold on, I gotta move everything over here. I know you guys are super excited about all this. How this is happening.
Here's the setup.
And the ice bucket.
If I'm making these, I can't provide commentary.
Yes, you can.
That sounds like a win-win.
Oh, on the type. Do you want me to?
Well, I wondered how a swinger party started, and this is what.
I don't think that's.
I know.
I don't.
Eva working the camera. That's how it always.
Did you notice how we had the little? There's a basket for your keys by the front door.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
hope you deposited
I
that.
don't-
I brought my extra set of
You have a
keys,
timer for your,
It's. Oh yeah, I do have a timer for my meat. It is about ready to come off. It's at 192. So
Comes up at 200.
yeah, we got some time. And then it's gonna rest. So we're good. Let's have a hey, salute everyone.
whoa!
Cheerios. Happy side dish.
Now I know why my mother loved these. These are delicious.
Tastes like lemonade.
It literally does.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really no, not all this, dude. They don't. I mean, you could really have a hard time here because they taste literally like no alcohol is in them. All right, so these are softening. That's doing its thing. So the next thing we want to do with this recipe, which I know that's what you're waiting for, is oh look, tiny whisk.
I don't know. That job was a little much for Tiny Whisk. It looks
I
like.
don't think so. He's doing a
Kind of
great job.
bending.
So the great part about this is,
Yes.
so what you're gonna do to get it to this state, you're gonna brown it, you're gonna put it in here, then you're gonna put this in the refrigerator. And like every 2 to 3 minutes, you're gonna take it out and mix it up, and then it will get to this basic consistency. Do not let it harden, or you've got to let it come back to room temperature. You want this to basically be the consistency you're looking for, because we are going to cream the butter. So, I know, very fancy. Everybody's having one of those drinks now, and they're really going to be enjoying them, I think.
So did your mom make those drinks at home, or did she?
No, you know
She
what?
was out and about.
This is like what she ordered
That's what she ordered.
in the
And
bar.
the funny part is I didn't know she ever drank them, because my mother didn't drink very much. But she made it very clear to us that this was her drink.
Well, I was trying to get to know Doug's mom, and I was like, "Let's have a drink together. What should we have?" She's like, "Slow gin fizz." Like, great! I've never had that before.
All right.
Oh, I like.
So that's
And they were
basically,
delicious.
so
Okay,
what
so-
for this recipe, what we did 7 tablespoons to make brown butter. And then I took 2 of those tablespoons and put it in here. And then this is an additional 4 tablespoons of softened butter that we're going to add in here. And then, get all this out of the way. And then I have a 1/2 cup of granulated sugar. Just toss it in. And then, go to town. Make sure that this is, don't get your fingers caught in here.
You're gonna kill your fingers.
No, that's why I got this long handled spatula.
You're killing your spatula.
Eventually, okay. So something happened here, and I'll show you. That I don't know if you can see.
Zoom in.
You need to make sure you scrape the sides of your bowl, because it's got to all get incorporated, or you don't get enough cream in the butter, or the butter doesn't get creamed enough. And basically what creaming butter is, if we haven't talked about it, it's the sugar granules are just penetrating the butter and then causing air to get into it. So
Wow, Adriana is really having
I
trouble
know.
in her
Listen,
life.
listen, I had a tough time saying it because all I could hear behind me in my head was from a 12-year-old named Adriana.
It's always said penetrating.
Listen, sometimes that's what happens. I'm not saying
I think there's probably a more culinary term for what's happening, but
I didn't-
Actual 12-year-old is not.
I have never claimed that I am like culinary. I just said that I do this because, you know. All right, so this is done. I'm just going to let this sit.
how do you
now.
know it's done? What's happening?
This is softened.
Oh yeah.
That's what we're looking for. And that's going to sit there and cool, and then that caramel's going to cool as well. I don't need this anymore. Whatever. Caramel.
Don't
Carl.
put that there. You're gonna melt all the plastic.
Nope. Perfect. So let's get back to this.
How much of that pizza are you gonna eat?
Let's do this thing. I need 2 eggs. A normal.
Someone is at the door.
Somebody's at the door?
Yeah,
Who's at the door?
I don't know.
I'll go get it.
I'm pretty sure that was the doorbell.
Who's at the door?
Owen was at the door? I swear I heard it ring.
Maybe it's mailman.
The mailman.
Danny is claiming that it's him.
Well, that would be a trick. This is rapidly going off the rails. Hey! Shh! Shh! Can't get myself pink. Jeez Louise, people.
What's happening over there?
I
It's
don't
not
know.
working.
They're getting all drunk, and now it's going crazy. All right.
I doubt it. They've had one drink.
I see what it is. There's like little fingers. I see. I think that's what we hear. All right. Butter slow does it. 4 does it. Okay. And then I'm going to add 2 eggs. And we want to incorporate these as we go in. And while we're doing that, I'm going to show you the next step here. So let these go. They need to get completely emulsified in. So next step is we need flour. This is a 3/4 of the cup, so I'm just going to need 2 of these for a 1/2 cup.
I have a question for you, Doug.
Yes.
Do you, obviously you're not doing it, but I've read recipes where they talk about spooning in the flour.
Spooning in?
Yeah, you take a spoon and put it into your memory cup. Do you have any comments on that?
Well, so there's two ways you're going to look at flour. You're going to look at compressed, and you're going to look at sifted. It's a weight difference. That's why you should always do weight when you're looking at stuff. Yeah. Well, just weigh your ingredients.
Did you comment about how these pears came off of our tree?
Did I? I don't know. If I didn't, these pears came off our tree, everybody.
He did, because he said I just put these pears.
Oh, that's right. He did. Yep.
Yep.
He
See,
was paying
the
attention.
little director knows what's up. So, again, this is the problem I had last time when I made this.
Too much penetration.
No, not even that. Not enough, probably. But
It's not creaming.
it's
Too much.
it's creamy, but it rides up the sides because it's real sticky. So I need a 1/2 teaspoon. That is what she said. I need a 1/2 teaspoon. My God, I don't know if we're gonna make it through this one. We need a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, a
Cinnamon.
1/4 teaspoon of ground ginger. Again, with it only being 1/4 teaspoon, you can probably I can hear that.
Didn't you weigh that out?
No, at this point, I'm just going with the measurements because that's what it is. It didn't have a conversion to do weight, so
Half a gram.
do what you're gonna do. And then
Non-unnecessary conversion.
you're gonna need both a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. What is happening over there?
He had to make a lot of drink.
A 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and then a full teaspoon. Let's throw that right anywhere. Of baking powder. So obviously this is a leavener. It's going to get a rise because of the two, baking soda and powder. Woo! Okay, so that is fully incorporated. That's really good. So I'm going to add that second egg here. And then again, you need to let this go. I didn't let it go the first one so now it's going to be good. And then let's see. Okay, all the stuff that is dry.
French whisk?
What? French whisk.
So do you put flour in the wet bowl
Yes, dry and wet.
and you have a dry bowl?
Yes, because I want to mix all the dry ingredients together first and make sure that they are doing what they're going to do.
Or you put flour in the wet bowl?
What?
You already put flour in the wet bowl?
I did not.
Oh,
Sugar.
I was.
Sugar, eggs, butter.
Okay, so this is a real
What's the time on the
meat. Chris is really
We have
excited.
priorities.
Meat. Oh, ooh, you got 3 degrees. So I have softened the butter here, which is really good because I need to butter this. And softened butter makes it a lot
I
easier.
didn't cut off it.
So be liberal with your butter. Actually, I'm going to do this. Ooh, that's phallic.
What?
Is it?
Whoa.
Whoa!
Don't worry, everybody. Lights are coming down, but we're all good still. Okay, so I'm putting gloves on because then I can get my hands greasy while I do
You
the butter.
could just use a paper towel.
You could, but I've already done this twice today, so. Now, you're going to need a ton of this.
You like to get in there.
Yeah, well, you need to because you do not want, the caramel's going to cook and you don't want it to stick. So you need to get it all the way high up the sides.
Yeah, because otherwise your poor wife has to scrub it off.
Yeah. So, again, see how I'm going even kind of up and over. If you've got pieces here.
I think ever since we started adding cocktails to this show, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about the direction it's going.
It's going fine. What are you talking about? Everybody else is the problem here. They're all giggles McGee off to the side.
Danny
here.
just commented nice and deep.
Not me.
I think there's a little bit of tomfoolery going on here that I don't know.
Your sister gave a that's what she said.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to say I come by it honestly of all my siblings
Right.
are being there. Okay, so the next thing we need is we're gonna parchment paper too. And you want one that's a little bit wide
Yeah.
because the parchment paper will lift. So you want it, when you turn it over, it will release, the parchment paper will release from the butter a lot easier than the
Okay. I am not being sassy,
Yes, you are.
but I would like
Nobody says I'm not being sassy and then doesn't follow up with a sassy comment.
I would like to have a conversation about this because I made that peach upside down cake and I did grease like crazy like you did, but I did not do this parchment tomfoolery.
Well,
And it came out
favorite
just
baker,
fine.
Claire,
I'm not your favorite baker.
No.
Mine came out just fine.
no, you're not my favorite baker. So,
Do you need butter and parchment paper or just butter on the sides
no,
of
butter
parchment
and
paper?
parchment
When
paper.
it's connected.
Well, so what is
Does the butter
what's the
penetrate?
science here?
It's
Or
basically
what's
going to help
the
release easier. Listen,
But you still need butter.
yes, you need the butter.
Will it penetrate the parchment paper?
No, because what you'll see in a
stop saying
second.
penetrate, child?
This was inappropriate use
Wow,
of the word
do you
penetrate.
smell? Oh my
I
gosh,
do
the
smell
pork
it.
just
I
came
did.
in and it smells so good.
All right, so now on top of what I just did with the butter, I need to do it on top of there. Hey, ringy dingy dingy. So I'm doing on top as well
It's okay,
because
they're
it's
just
gonna help.
tempting.
It's just gonna help kind of move everything up. So I'm sure there's a better way to say that. Now, take your eggs. That's pretty well cooked. We're gonna take that off so I don't have to yell at you. And I'm just going to
You better yell at us.
I'll yell at you for something different than this, but yeah. And I'm just gonna add it, and then I'm gonna do a fun move where you gotta go around the sides, get it all. This is again helps with the releasing. The other one released with no problem, so I'm following the instructions. Okay, this goes off to the side. Now we want to add we need to add vanilla. So what do we need? We need a half teaspoon of vanilla. That goes into our wet, Teresa. And then we need to.
Teresa's not here anymore.
That's all right. She's like, I got what I need. I need it from you. I got it all. All right. So now we're gonna do a fun thing here. So we're gonna take about a third of this, and we're gonna dump this in, and I'm gonna eyeball this.
That's what Avery's favorite fingers says.
Eyeball it. Well, I measured. I'm just doing it. So now the next thing I'm gonna do is I gotta take buttermilk, which is going to activate the baking powder and baking soda. And I'm taking one, I need, I can't see, 1/2 cup. So I'm going to take half of it, which is a 1/4 cup. I'm going to add it in. And it's going to come together. I'm just going to keep it at this speed because it's really going to, we're just coming together to make a batter. I don't want to overbeat this because I don't want it to get, tough. Eat it! I can't take these people anywhere.
Some batter likes it like that.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. Batter up. Let's have a cocktail. What's going on with his hair right now?
A lot.
I'm going to add a little bit more of this flour. Okay.
How do you tell when it's been working?
When it's been working.
Worked enough. When is the flour ready? When it's when
Because
not
you'll
too
see, you won't
sticky?
see any big chunks. And then, so let me tell you some. It's a good point. We want to make sure we fold down the sides here, get everything incorporated. I don't know what's going on back there. We lost a director. She's wrestling with Chris. It's just chaos in this
It's okay,
place.
I'll take over.
John's taking
Nothing's
over.
gonna go wrong.
Oh, nothing will go wrong? Yeah, we'll see about
Can
that.
you be sarcastic with Zoom?
Can you be sarcastic with Zoom?
Well, 'cause that's
As
what the
you
director
Zoom.
does. John's also.
All right. So then I need 3 weird tablespoons of this in addition to what we did. So
It's a little over an eighth of
A third of a 1/4 of a cup.
thank you. And then we're just going to take the rest of the flour.
See, we have a method.
And what we're going to see here pretty soon is a batter. So
Whoa.
that's the consistency. Good. I wanted to build some tension there, and I did it. Okay, so the other thing I want to do here is, again, scrape the sides. I'm going to do one little turn and get any unincorporated flour mixed in here. Pull from the bottom, stir it up. Again, scrape down your sides. It's like pancake batter. Don't overwork it, or it's going to form too much gluten. And, Sandra would here, he'd say gluten is bad.
Yeah.
Gluten bad! Just like that, because he's like Frankenstein's monster. So, all right. So the next step is that we're going to put this to the side now, and back to this fun stuff.
Is there something in there?
Flour in the oven?
Yeah.
No, there is in the bottom, but there's not in the top.
Okay.
So this takes a little time. So if you've got excess flour, like you can see it kind of bounced around there, give it another. Yeah. I dropped it out. How did I do that? I've got this handy dandy thing.
You're really shimmying tonight.
Really shimmying, apparently.
It was a stressful start.
Okay. So now we're just going to fan these out, just down. And, I did it, last time I did this, I made a pretty pattern. So
Will you show us the pattern?
when we get close, I will show you what it's going to look like. So, can you see, John?
I can.
Cool.
Enhance.
Enhance. CSI.
I remember being pretty.
If you were to, if you're probably better at this than I am, you could probably come up with a better fan or better pattern. But
No, this is like the classic pattern.
all I'm doing is just going the direction that they're cut. So, Now, I made this earlier, and I used a springform pan.
You got 2 there.
Do not do that.
What happened?
My fingers are
That's what she said.
It leaks.
So it leaks.
Springform pan leaks.
You
Yeah.
learned that too.
It does definitely leak. So I'm just gonna top it, because we got a lot in here. I cut them probably a little thinner than last time. The other thing too is, do something pretty in the center.
Like a Starburst.
Yeah, I don't know. Just make it work. You may, if you have extras, again, do a second layer. This is
Why can't you just dump them all in there and smush them around?
because I'm doing it pretty. So
Because this is the side dish. I
yeah,
It is
never-
a professional.
no, I'm not. I've never claimed to be. Stop saying that.
This is an aspiring
All right.
mid-level
To
amateur.
move this process along,
Amy
We're
technique.
gonna do the Amy technique. Dump them in there.
I'm just gonna. We also want to get all of this extra
Juice.
juicy caramel
It's
in
gonna
there.
taste the same and still be delicious.
Yes. All right.
At least
So-
the top layer will be in a great design.
yeah.
It's true.
Make
No
sure.
one will see what's underneath.
Scrape it out because you work for hard.
You know how Doug does not like to waste the goodness.
I know. It's good. You work hard for that. Okay, so I'm just going to spread these out a little bit. Okay. Now, that's right. All you're going to do is this. Batter it up.
Mm.
Make sure you get
I'm
this
excited.
good scraping. You're going to be uber excited. Piper, why are you in my kitchen?
It smells too good.
Right. I'd really like to get some of that pork shoulder you just brought in. So
Can you hurry it up? Amy technique.
this is,
Bake like my mom does. Hurry up.
you gotta just kind of.
Speaking of that,
What?
well, I'm sure this is going to be amazing. But
But
if you're in a hurry,
Again, nothing. nothing
you
good.
could do your pears the way you did. Are you touching my
Nothing
hair?
good
What are
comes
you
from a
doing?
hurry.
Oh.
make them straight.
Slow and low, everyone.
You could use that cake mix that's real good that we found.
Yeah, Sprouts has like a vanilla cake mix. It's really good.
Yeah.
So just spread your batter out here. You're gonna get some of the creepage.
John, stop it. I'm not saying that.
You're gonna get creepage from the caramel being pushed out. That's okay. So
What is creepage?
creepage is where it pushes.
The little caramel goodness is coming up the
come up the
sides.
sides.
Oh.
Okay, that's about as good as I'm going. Do that, especially if you have flour down, makes it even better. Okay, so about an hour ago, you should have started your oven. No, about half an hour ago. Starting your oven to 350. Have a rack in the middle and throw it in there. What?
You're sure it's not going to leak
No, it's not.
or
really.
go up and over?
No, it's fine.
You don't need my pan that I made for you
I
with the
know.
parchment
I-
that's everyone
I'll-
can see in the background?
I'll watch. When that's done, here it says 25 to 35 minutes. It took us 45 minutes.
It lies.
So, set yourself a timer, do something else, and then when you're done,
25 minutes sober.
you're gonna have this.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Wow, look how fast I cooked.
Look at that seepage.
I'll wait until I see the other one.
Did you just say I'll wait till I see enough of the other one?
Yeah.
How do we know you even
I want proof. I want proof that it actually happened.
That's fine. I'll
What do you want? Powdered sugar?
I don't know if we have it. You don't want to
I know
go.
you-
John's gonna eat it on camera.
Don't, John, do not put me on
I have
camera.
no proof that you made that.
You have no proof that I made that?
No, the
You
one in
usually
the
see
oven
this-
would prove it.
All right, so you can see there's a nice pattern. You can see the caramel off to the sides. There's probably would have been more. What you're going to do is you're going to get a cake tester or a wooden skewer.
I'll be your cake tester.
I know you will. And then when it gets to the end, the skewer will come out clean with a little bit of crumb on it. You know what? It has it almost has like coffee cake. A little bit.
Prove it.
Oh, that's fine. If you have powdered
Put it in the
sugar,
closet.
if you have powdered sugar, yeah, that's the cake you could use.
Oh,
But if
that's
you
not
use
in-
powdered
that's not in
sugar,
camera.
you can have. I guess I can try and get it out the knife.
Show us your crumb.
I will. Hold on. I gotta get all of it. Okay, now I'm gonna eat it and then do Amy some, and then everybody else has to watch. Okay, so you can. What you want to do is when it comes out, you're gonna let it rest for about a minute, and then turn it over. Put a plate on it like this, which the bottom. This is the bottom,
Turn it around so we can see the cut. Yeah.
and then you'll put this on the top of the baking round, and then you're gonna turn it. And when it should release just fine, like this one did. See how pretty it is? It didn't. And then the parchment paper you can lift up, and you'll have a beautiful thing. So let's have.
Just let gravity do its thing.
Oh yeah, I can tell already. It's. Oh my God, it's super moist. Hot damn, that's good. Oh man. Why is homemade cake so much better than like
I don't
anything
know,
else?
because that other one's pretty.
It's pretty good.
I'm gonna judge this.
Disgusting good.
And I'm gonna judge harshly.
I just don't understand why I don't have any cake right now.
Who's your favorite baker? You never told us.
That's
Claire
my
Savage.
main
Claire
concern
Savage.
with this
From
situation.
she used to be on Bon
She used to
Appetit.
be on
Never even
BA.
tasted her cake.
Before controversy.
Yeah.
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 What do you think?
Here.
Pretty good. Yeah, a little vanilla.
Are you telling me what I
You got. I'm just saying.
think? What do you think? Pretty good.
I like.
Yes, honey, it's delicious.
Yeah. But she's not impressed because she thinks she could do it better with it.
No,
That's
I'm not saying that.
Well,
No, that's not what I meant.
all right. What time is it? Holy crap! Well, we did start 25 minutes late.
Yeah, we're good.
All right. So first of all, like and subscribe if you haven't, and find the person who left.
Yeah, I'm still
Beat
eating
the
this.
crap
So.
out of them. So and get them back to subscribe. If you are a live studio audience member and you haven't liked or subscribed, please do so. Also, I don't know. Have a good week, and remember, be kind, be loyal, do something nice for somebody next week. We love you very much. We'll see you next Saturday.
Yay!